Hello, everybody. My name's Eric, and thank you for listening to my very first podcast. Now, I don't know how long this podcast is going to be, but you know what, whatever. Topic of discussion, bitches, is fidget spinners and their tiny-ass reign of terror on this world. Yeah. So we're going to be talking about fidget spinners. Now, if you don't know what a fidget spinner is, it's a tiny plastic, three-pronged wheel thing. I really don't know how to explain a fidget spinner. Just go look it up. So I have one myself. You can't see it, of course, because this is a podcast and there's no video. Would you stop it, Gina? Gina, stop it. Stop it. Sorry, everybody, that was my dog. So, fidget spinners. Way back in about, I don't fucking know, 2014, 2015, at least, 2014 to 15. That sounds right. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So, about 7 years ago, so I was like 10. Yes, I am 17, I am not of age, but, you know, there's gonna be a lot of sex jokes, so suck it. So, fidget spinners. They were a little weird. I remember seeing in the news constantly of kids being, like, kicked out of school for having one. I myself didn't get kicked, but I became very close. I was very close to getting kicked out of school, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to do this because I was afraid of my parents' wrath and what would come if I got kicked out of school. So I'm like, you know what? I won't get kicked, so I didn't. So yeah. That's pretty much it. So, fidget spinners. I have one. How I got one at the time when fidget spinners were cool is actually a pretty weird and fun story. So, it was, I think, what was, I don't know, 4th, 5th grade. It wouldn't have been 5th grade. I think at least 3rd, 4th grade. Anywho, 3rd, 4th grade at least. No, it wouldn't have been 4th, 3rd grade, because whatever. I don't fucking know when fidget spinners were cool, man. Okay, I just I don't know. But anywho, how I got one was really interesting, and it wasn't really dependent on how our school was set up. It was just how our school was set up and how I got one. So how I got one is really super interesting. So I was walking up to see the athletic director, who was my friend at the time. I made friends with the athletic director. We were really cool friends. I played a lot of floor hockey with him, and I always destroyed him. He was so bad. Like, he would tell me, I mean, I really don't know if he ever did or ever was, but he told me he was going all out, and I would always kick his ass. I would always destroy him in floor hockey. I was just really, really good at floor hockey, and I don't know why. There was a specific stick that I liked. There were actually hockey sticks, you know, and our actual goals, and like we had rubber pucks, but they sucked, because if you've ever played floor hockey with a rubber puck on a laminated gym floor, it really doesn't work out. Now, I don't know who in this world thought playing floor hockey with a rubber puck on a laminated gym floor was a good idea. I don't know who that person is or was, but they need to rethink their life. But most of the time we just played with a ball. It was like a foam ball, so if you got hit by it, it wouldn't friggin' hurt. But anywho, there was 2 sticks, and there were only 2 sticks of this certain color. There was... So I'm going to tell you all the colors. There was a blue hockey stick, there were blue hockey sticks, there were red hockey sticks, there were white ones, there were black ones, and there were 2 orange ones. Now, the white one and the black one were goalie sticks, I think, and the blue and red and orange ones were actual sticks. Now, the orange ones, there were only 2 orange ones, and they were the best, and there's a reason why. Well, one of the orange ones was like the best one you could get. It was the lightest one. And that's a good thing. And I called it the legendary hockey stick, because I used it constantly. And if you got that one, you were set. Like, you had the best stick. Because it was the lightest stick. And obviously, it being like the lightest one, it was gonna be the best one, you know? So, yeah. Anywho, this is totally off track, but anywho, I really liked floor hockey, and I still do, and I haven't played floor hockey in millennia, but I feel like I'm still pretty good at it. If I played it now, I feel like I still would be good. I mean, like, I was good before. My skills should have carried over. So, yeah. Anywho, this is getting off track a little bit, but you know. So, I was going up to the, fucking... what's his name? Sport director, right? And I'm going up to say hi to him. He's there. And he's, like, right next to the gym, so we were, like, every morning we would play floor hockey, and that's how consistently we played. Like, every time he was there was, like, a grace period, but, like, when school started and, like, before school ended, and, like, it was really cool, so, yeah. I haven't seen that guy in forever, nor will I ever... I don't think I will ever see that guy again. Frankly, I don't even know if he is alive anymore. He might be dead. I don't fucking know. I don't even know if he knows and or remembers me. So if I just walk up to the guy one random day, he's gonna be like, who the fuck are you, you know? And it's, you know, much different. That was, like, God, years ago. I mean, we're talking about middle school. I'm a junior in high school. Think about that. We're talking about in middle school. This was, like, 3rd grade, at least. Like, I don't fucking know. This was, like, not 3rd grade. This was, like, God, maybe 6th, 7th grade. So we're talking like way back. So yeah, this was like way back when. So yeah. Anywho, there was a window right by the sport director's office. So I go up and I'm waiting there and I'm waiting because he wasn't in his office at the time, and usually if he's not in his office, he's somewhere else doing something. So I always just wait. So I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting. Well, while I was waiting, I see, and I can't believe I didn't see it before, a white fidget spinner. I'm like, okay. And it was just sitting there. I'm like, I don't think anyone's gonna take it, and so I took it. And I've had that same fidget spinner. I have it right now. I'm using it. I'm very skilled with it. I can balance it on every finger, even my pinky. Get on my skill. You know, another fidget toy that I used to have, I don't have it anymore, sadly. I used to have a fidget cube. Those were a thing before fidget spinners. Now the craze is poppet cheats, and I fucking hate those. I have a burning hate for poppet cheats. I still see them being used in high school, even, and it hurts me, and I want to just hurt anyone who uses a poppet cheat. I will come for you, and I will find you. Anywho, I really hope you like my deep, distoned voice. I don't know. This is like my very first time actually doing like a podcast like this. So it's going to be very interesting. I don't even know if I can actually go in and like listen to these. I hope I can. But if I can't, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I mean, I've done a podcast before, like not like this. Not like this. I've been in front of like a camera doing a podcast, like an hour or so podcasts with my friend. We have like 6 podcasts, and like maybe 1 or 2 of them, maybe like 3 of them are like above an hour long. And that's what I'm trying to shoot for, honestly, is at least an hour, maybe more. So that will be good. And oh my god, am I starving? You know what? It's a Sunday. Okay, it's a Sunday today. And it is only 2 o'clock. Now, I don't know if everyone's Sundays are the same as mine. But for me, Sundays always go quickly. But that's because I record my YouTube videos on Sundays, so trying to make this drink last. I have drinks in my room. What of it? Fight me. I'm 17. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I own a TV. Mom. Jesus. Don't you love when a parent threatens you about something you own? Like, my parents have tried to threaten about, like, so I own 2 things in my room. My TV and my Nintendo Switch. Okay, both of those probably combined cost about maybe, I don't know, jeez, I don't know, I'm looking it up. Which is a 42 inch Vizzo TV, because that's what I have. So, like, $200. So, combine that with the going rate of a Nintendo Switch, which is $300. Both of those items cost me $500. So I think it's funny how my mom, mostly, will threaten to take, like, well, not mostly threaten, but yeah, threaten. Will be like, well, I'll take your computer, like, technically, what I'm podcasting on isn't mine. This was the family computer a long time ago. Long time ago. We're talking maybe about, 4 years at least. Sounds about accurate. This has been in my room. It took a little convincing for this to be put into my room. The reason for that is before I got a computer, before I got a TV, before I got a Nintendo Switch, my room was just dead. No technology, no nothing in it. The only thing that was in it was my phone. And 9 times out of 10, if I got caught with that on, it would be taken away for, like, I don't know, maybe like a day or so. And then my parents figured out, well, now that I'm grown up, they can't really take my phone, because if they take my phone, how in the hell am I going to communicate with them without using the school's phone? And, oh my god, is the school's phone... The school phone sucks. If you've ever had to use a school phone, you should know that it sucks absolute testicles, and that you might want to kill yourself after. It sucks ass. The school phones suck, you know? I mean, some of them are actually, like, really good and semi-high quality, but, you know, they kind of suck. But, anywho, they would take my phone and blah, 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 and then they figured out that they really can't do that. So I just keep my phone in my room. Like, 9 times out of 10, when I'm falling asleep, I will forget to turn off my phone, and, like, YouTube videos will be playing, because I have autoplay on, because I'm a lazy piece of shit. So, I'll leave it on, and, it's not on purpose either, so, yeah. But they'll take my phone and stuff like that. I mean, like, again, I don't do that anymore. It took... Anywho, when we were rearranging the house one time, I don't remember what it was for, but we were rearranging a house, and I semi-remember the conversation. My mom was curious on where we should put the computer. And my dad brought up the living room, which is normally where a computer would sit. But here was the thing, there wasn't enough space to put the desk that the computer sit on, and yada yada. So we were brainstorming for a long time. I mean, a long time we were brainstorming. I mean, not like a long time. At the time, this computer was my mom's, and one of the reasons she got it was for a side thing that she does, but also for like a work thing, but that that work really didn't work out, so it was just sitting forever and ever and ever in the living room. And not in the living room, like what used to be like the dining room, you know. So I don't know, it was just sitting there. Anywho, so we were trying to figure out where we should put it. I was there at the time, and at the time this computer had Minecraft on it, and me being a younger kid at the time, I played Minecraft constantly. I mean, like, at the time, I didn't have a Switch. I had a Xbox, but it was like, I have an Xbox 360. I don't use it anymore, but it had like an old ass version of Minecraft on it. So like, the closest, I don't think I've ever beaten the Ender Dragon. Maybe I did. I mean, I can't remember. But the closest I got was at least the Stronghold, but I don't think I beat the Ender Dragon. So either one or two things happened I died and didn't know how to get back because I don't remember, or something happened. I don't know. Like, I think, like, the world got deleted or something. I don't remember, and I don't really care. But I was playing Minecraft on the computer, and that was that. I was playing for God knows how long. And at the time, it was when I started Twitch streaming on my phone, and I played Minecraft for like 5 straight hours. I haven't been able to stream longer than that ever. Like, actual. I have tried and tried again, but I've never been able to stream for 5 hours. Let's just say my phone was warm after that. And when I mean warm, it was like if you were warming up one of those plates that are like glass but not really glass and are like kind of unbreakable. Imagine microwaving that for about like 5 minutes and then touching it, and it's like that blazing hot. That's how my phone felt. It was warm, man. Like, it was like really hot. I thought I was gonna get like a 1st-degree burn from it. It was like super hot. I mean, like, I had an old Motorola at the time though, so that's probably why it was so warm. I mean, like, maybe 1 or 2 people even popped into the live stream, so I still stream today, actually, so yeah, deal with it. I also do YouTube videos. What was I talking about? Fuck, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the computer. So, sorry, I was looking at my dog. So, we were talking and blah blah blah, and I brought up that I'm like, what about we put the computer in my room? And both my parents looked at each other and they're like, And I'm like, and I brought up a good secondary to that. I'm the one who uses it the most, which at the time wasn't wrong. I was the one using it constantly. I used it constantly. And my mom putting it in my room and my dad putting it in my room, they looked at me with like, I don't think I've ever had my mom be like so on me. She was like, if I see this on after your bedtime, this will be taken out. And I'm like, yep, I understand. And that was that. And it's been in my room ever since. And we're talking about like maybe 4 years ago, so. And that was that. And I've had technology in my room ever since. Like, when I got my Switch, at the time, I didn't have a TV. At the time, I had a fucking loft bed, actually. I used to have, a while back, maybe like a year ago now, probably. I'm like, yeah, about a year ago, maybe 2. I had a loft bed for a little bit. It was really convenient, actually. I mean, I had a small bedroom. I have a small bedroom. It's functional, though. I make it work. I mean, I complain about it constantly because it fucking sucks. And my sister has a master bedroom. Let that sink in. My year younger sister has a master bedroom because she has more stuff than me. A master bedroom. My sister's room is the same size or near bigger than my parents' room. This isn't a joke. This is legit. I have lived in this house for at least 7 years. Or what I think will be 7 years. I think, I don't know, I can't remember. Doesn't matter. I've been in this house for a long time, so. And I've been in this room since we've moved into this house. I mean, this isn't even our house. It's a landlord owns it, and we rent it. I mean, like, it's really cheap. It's the cheapest around town, honestly. $900 a month ain't that bad, especially around where we live. So, most of it's income-based living around here. So $900 ain't bad out of a paycheck every week. Every month, I mean. It's a lot of money, but, you know, whatever. So, anywho, I got a Switch. I was 15 at the time. I had been working at Dunkin' Donuts, and I gathered up enough money. I mean, like, the Switch released in 2017. I got my Switch in what I think was 2019. Let's do the math real quick. I would have been 15, so if I got it in 2019, would that add up? I don't think it will, but you know what? I'm going to do my math. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, what? 2, 4, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That doesn't add up. I don't fucking know. I don't know math, man. But anywho, I got mine around 2019. That at the time they were widely available, and the new Xbox and PS5 weren't out yet. So until, like, 2021 or no 2020. Or maybe it was 2019. I don't fucking know. They fucking released it. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I just bought this, and now they're coming out with these things. I mean, I know a PS5 and a new Xbox is like $500. I mean, at least a Switch was $300. I was lucky to even get a Switch at the time. I mean, yeah, sure, it was probably like, I don't know, fucking 2 years after the Switch released, so. But, I got a Switch eventually. I think I was the first one in my friend group that got a Switch. That seems right. I think so. And then my friend got a Switch not far after I did. That seems right. Maybe he had a Switch longer than me. I think my friend maybe had a Switch a little bit longer than I did. But I don't remember. It doesn't matter. So I got a Switch. It sat out in the living room for God knows how long. And up until recently, like maybe 2 years ago, I didn't have a TV in my room. And I got a good amount of money from doing something. I don't know what it was, but I got a good amount of money, essentially. And me and my mom went out. It was like a Sunday, and my sister wasn't there. She was doing something. So me and my mom went out and we went all the way like to Portland, and we were doing stuff, and we my original plan was to get a TV anyway. Like, I was like, we were driving up, and I told my mom while we were driving up to Portland, I'm like, I know what I'm gonna get. I maybe had like $200, like, I think, I don't know, about $200. So we were going up, and I was like, I know exactly what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get a TV. And that's it. That's what I'm setting my mind to. I mean, like, we had to get other stuff too, but that's mostly why we drove up there. Not mostly, but that's where I wanted to go for the day. And so me and my mom just wanted to hang out and stuff, so we went up there, and so I got the TV, we're going to the car, we put it in the car, and then we go home, and I set it up. I'm like super excited because I never had a TV, you know? I never bought one. I never had one. It never came across my mind to go and get one. But I was the first one, believe it or not, I was the first one in my family to buy a smart TV. The first one. Mind you, at the time, this is when Fire Stick was really on the rise. And smart TVs were really just starting to get into it. And I got a smart TV. And I was the first one to get a smart TV. I think. I don't know. Maybe my parents had one. Doesn't matter. I don't think so at the time. I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. I think I was the first one to get a smart TV. But, so, I was the first one to get a smart TV, let's just say. So, we hook it all up, we get it to all the accounts and stuff. It's been great, it's what I use now. Anywho, at the time, we had Dish, which is a TV provider. Which provides you with TV, obviously, if you're a fucking dumbass and don't know what a TV provider is. At the time, the provider was in the living room. And my parents also had access to the TV in their room, like the actual channels and stuff, so they could watch it and stuff like that. No one really watched it. No one really watched TV. Like, not long after my sister got a TV. Not long after I did. So, everyone was just staying in their room and stuff like that. So, what happened is that my Nana, my mom's mom, decided to go all smart TV, which she's changed that fact since, I think. She decided to go all smart TV, no DirecTV, no Dish, no nothing. And it worked out pretty well. She's gone back since, but my mom was like, that's a good idea. But we need a smart TV. I think my parents actually had a smart TV at the time. But we got, not long after, my sister got jealous of me and having a TV, so they went and got my sister a TV. It's, like, what I think is 2 inches shorter than mine. Yeah, she only has, like, a 40-inch TV. I have a 42-inch TV that I bought with my own damn money. I thought I just heard someone. Isn't that weird? Like, you're listening, and then, like, you hear random noise, and you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna die. You know, so. What this has to do with fidget spinners, I don't know. I just brought up fidget spinners because I used to like fidget spinners and they used to be cool and blah blah blah. I think that's it for this podcast. So thank you everybody so much for listening. And I'll see you guys whenever I record another one of these.